All right, so today we're going to talk about difficult people. Do you have difficult people in your life? Of course you do. And I want to say thank you for this amazing book that Jefferson Fisher wrote. He's an amazing lawyer. And if you don't know about him, you should Google him because he's amazing. I still have this terrible cold that's still lingering. But thank you, Jefferson Fisher, for all this information, okay? Teaching me how to deal with these people. These people always make it about themselves, okay? They're always a victim. They don't take accountability for anything they do. They have no empathy for others. All they want is either for you to make them feel good with whatever you have to give them, like praise, money, time, or make them feel bad for creating conflict where there's none, okay? Why? Because they're addicted to cortisol. Because they get satisfaction when you are angry, when you lost your energy. And now you're just like them, okay? You have no energy. They're just like a vampire, and energy is what they're after, okay? They create a problem, so you get emotional, upset, angry, and whatever happens after you get like that, you're completely drained for the whole day, okay? They take your energy. I have another talk about this, but this talk is about outsmarting these people, okay? These people, they're addicted to cortisol, okay? And if you're not constantly praising them, they will create issues. They will problems because they delight in your frustrations as much as they delight in your praise. Kind of like a casino game. You're playing with these people. It's a lost cause because the casino always wins, right? You're never going to win. They're going to take all the energy all the time if you play their game, okay? Like at the casino, you're just like the guy that doesn't know how to play the rules, okay? Just think about that. So you lose your time and all your money and you end up with nothing, okay? Basically. All right, so when you're talking to these people, understand that you are playing their game, okay? And you are going to lose. Ideally, you just say, I'm out of here, and not just play. But that's not practical. You're going to have to talk to them, okay? So we need you to get smarter. First, remember, this is a game, praise or provoke. Praise or provoke. And if you're not feeding this monster with happy or sad emotions, they will turn into a bigger monster, okay? And I know you want to fix it. Trust me, I know. I want nothing more in my life than to have a peaceful life where everybody's capable of handling their own emotions, okay? Where there's no yelling and nobody's calling anyone any names. Everybody's safe, right? I want nothing more than that, but that's not this real world, okay? Like, if you could just explain to them that what they said hurt you, if you could just put it in the right way, and out of the sudden a light bulb was gonna click in, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I said so many rotten things and I've hurt you so, and I hurt so many people. Oh my God, all my life I've done this really terrible things. I should take some accountability now for this, and from now on I'm going to do better. No, that will never happen, never. So don't bother trying to prove anything to them, okay? They don't do acknowledgement. They don't do accountability, so don't bother. What I want you to do is use flat, not like neutral statements to them. And that sounds like, that's good to know. Interesting. Regard. Noted. You can't do anything with those, okay? You can't twist those words and make something else up. It's flat, it's boring, they can't do anything with it. Don't put any tone to it, make it as flat as it can be. Like say, okay, not, okay, okay? They love to do this. I think there's somebody there. I don't know. I think I saw somebody. Yeah, there's somebody there. Okay, but that's okay. All right. So limit the interactions that you have with these people. Okay, hold on. All right, so I'm back. So limit their interactions, because it doesn't matter what you say to them, they can't unpack anything about you, okay? They don't see you, okay? They can't, they don't have any empathy. They don't have the skills. They're all about themselves, and they can't even for a second abandon themselves because it's risky, okay? So keep it short. If they try to lash out, go into your neutral statements, because these people don't care about you, okay? They care about everybody else. They care about the crowd, okay? So they can't admit they're wrong. That's why, right? They want to be loved by everybody else. So how do you use that to your advantage? Say something like, I wonder how other people would feel about this. Or, I'm not sure if others would agree. Every time you talk about others and other people, they might change opinion about what they think. Why? Because they remember it's about the other people, not you. So they will adjust to please everybody else. I use this all the time, okay? Like I say, I wonder how your sister will see that. And he'll usually change his mind. So when you talk about others, okay, they will pay more attention, because they care more about what others think than they care about you, okay? Because the crowd is what they care about. So you can't win with these difficult people. Stay away if you can. But if you can't, just know that you're playing like a praise and provoke game, and you can't win. So use natural statements and get the crowd involved, okay? And with that, don't lie, don't steal, don't cheat, and don't kill any insects. Mwah, 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 mwah. Look how pretty it is.